I'm Patti Howell. I will be your son or daughter's physics or biology teacher. Everybody calls me Miss Patti. This is my fourth year at Baconton. I'm starting my 20th year teaching. I'm in Building 600, the yellow building. This is room 601. My classroom is kind of special because it's a science classroom. We have chemistry, physics, and biology in here. So there's something special. No eating, drinking, or candy. The reason is because we have a lot of chemicals, heavy metals. Um, we do dissections, strong acids. So definitely you don't want any of this to get into your food and into your system. That's the only big rule that I have. Communicating, I do hope that you'll communicate with me frequently. This is my email address. You can communicate with me through Google Classroom, also through GroupMe app and Class Dojo. I will email out and send home something for your son or daughter to give to you so that you have a condensed access. The main thing in my classroom, I just want everybody to be kind. If we're kind to each other, all the other rules just kind of take care of themselves. Now, I'm not going to go through these on this short presentation, but I do have the Google Slides up here. When planning our classes for science, look at not only the content standards, which is this document, it's a state document, but we also use what's called a framework for science education. That's a national document. When you open this up, you should be able to click on either one of those links. If not, you can look at the actual slideshow and click on either one of those and get more information. But we want to focus on the three aspects for every lesson. What scientists and engineers do, their practices. We want to look at big concepts. These are called cross-cutting concepts. They're big pictures. And also we have to look at the actual content. So I've got some examples here, but just point out a couple things. Scientists and engineers ask questions. They know how to find information. They analyze data. Also, they look at patterns, trends. They look at cause and effect. They also look at how the structure of something affects the function. And then also we have our content standards. So you can click on this one if you're in biology class and find the biology standards, or this one for the physics class for the physics standards. Now, here's an example of the standards. They're a little bit rigorous. For example, in biology, we're not asking you just to say what the mitochondria does. We're asking you to be able to relate how does the mitochondria interact with all the other organelles. For this class, your son or daughter has to have this right here, this composition notebook. There will actually probably be a need for two of them before it's over with. Everything else is nice to have. That way you minimize the amount of sharing that we're doing in classroom. This is what the Google class streaming page looks like, where announcements would be posted. This is where the classwork will be posted. It will have a date on it, so your son or daughter can look at that particular date. You can pause here and write down the classroom codes so that you can have access to classroom. The assignments that we're going to have, there are small assignments like quizzes, bell ringers, that may be worth anywhere from 5 to 25 points. Then we also have some big assignments like exams and activities that could be worth 100 points. The big thing here is that there may be some grades posted in Google Classroom, but your actual grades are posted in Infinite Campus. Infinite Campus is where you need to be to find out what your son or daughter's grade is. Google Classroom will have some of the grades, but it will not have all of them. Finally, I'm here to help. I can do individual tutoring before school, after school, set up small group videos, however we need to help your son or daughter. I'm happy to do that.